Hello. Welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. Um, Disney is doing another pointless live action remake, and this time it's going to be Snow White. I don't know if you've been keeping track of the box office, but Disney hasn't been doing so well with their past, I don't know, like 5 or 6 movies actually. But anyway, this isn't gonna work because their live action remake Snow White's gonna be Mexican. I mean, the actress is gonna be Mexican. Her name is Rachel Zegler. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but the reason why Snow White is called Snow White is because her skin is as white as the snow. That's why she's called Snow White. Her character is based on her skin color. I don't know who thought that this would be a good idea. I mean, if you want to have a Mexican princess, you should make up an original story because that's okay. You can have a Mexican princess. There's nothing wrong with that. So make up a story. I don't know why you're taking or hijacking a white character to prop up a Mexican character. I think that shows that you don't have any faith in a Mexican character because you're just literally, you know, you're putting no effort. You're literally just plucking Snow White out of the story and putting in like what's her name going to be? Like, is it going to still be Snow White? Think about that because if Snow White is, it's based on like though because the woman playing Snow White she's not white. I mean, you know how like some Spanish Mexican people have white skin, but I'm saying like she's tan, so you can't call it Snow White anymore. Like you gotta, I don't know what to call it because I don't know, this is something that shouldn't exist. It's just sad that like people or some certain people only find legitimacy in a white character. That's why they do the race swapping, and those people are actually the people who, well, I guess it's racist, but once again, I love racism. I'm all for it, but the only problem is I'm also about money. This is not gonna work because people don't like when they change stuff. I mean, look at Cowboy Bebop, the Netflix show that got canceled. They race change. They like sexuality change characters. They completely change some characters' background. They completely change characters' outfits. I mean, people don't like change because they so you have to, well, people like change. I'm talking about when you have an established IP, people don't like change in that sense. So like once again, even with the Cowboy Bebop, they should have just made a whole new show and not call it Cowboy Bebop. But anyway, because Snow White is now Mexican, I don't know what her name should be, but the first thing that came to my mind was Juanita, maybe like Juanita Blanco. And anyway, you can't have Snow White in the Seven Dwarfs or Juanita Blanco in the Seven Dwarfs. You're gonna have seven cousins. So we're gonna have Juan, Jesus, Manny, Jose, Miguel, Jesus, and Jesus. So it's gonna be Juanita Blanco and her seven cousins. And I guess instead of living in a cabin in the woods, probably be like a pickup truck in East LA, maybe an RV, or maybe a duplex. I mean, the natural habitat of the Mexican. I mean, like we got to go all out, and then obviously we can't have it in a fantasy setting, because I mean I've watched lots of fantasy. I've never seen a Mexican in a fantasy setting. So like it's got to be modern, and I mean I guess if we need a place where it's snowing, maybe like just like replace the snow and like Juanita and her seven cousins actually sell snow. Like cocaine. Just I mean you might if you're changing the foundation of this fairy tale, you gotta just go all out. Okay, I'm just making a suggestion. I'm not sure if Disney would be down with that, but you know, if they don't mind bastardizing like the foundation of it, you might as well have her sell snow. Juanita Blanco should be a hardcore drug dealer. She should be like this like mafia kingpin, and like her seven cousins, Juan, Jesus, Manny, Jose, Miguel, Jesus, and Jesus should like, you know, like Juan could be like the, I don't know, like keep track of the money. Like Jesus, he could be like the guy that like goes back across the border back and forth, and then like the other two Jesuses, they can be like the muscle. Miguel, uh, he's in love with Juanita, so like they're dating. I mean, they're Mexican, they do that anyway. And then like Jose, he's just there. Problem solved. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.